$1,500 face of silver quarters in the shop, $1,500 face right back out the shop. We're going to explain how we did it, my friends. Help me out with the thumbs up. That really gets the videos out to more and more people. Thank you for giving me over 7,500 subscribers. The giveaway video has been released. If you've not seen it yet, I'll drop a link in the comment section below. Please do me a favor. It's only a 10-minute video. After you're done with this video, go back and watch that. Make sure you watch that video entirely, because there's information in there you're going to need to know how to enter the giveaway. Let's get into it right now. We put it on the other day. We had $1,500 face of silver quarters walk into the door. The person who sold them, the family's quarters, father's in the hospital, father wants us to pay off the medical bills. So we didn't need the quarters. So we offered a little bit less than we normally would offer and say, look, we were honest with these people, with the daughter. Say, look, we really don't need them. This is our offer. We're still going to beat everybody else in the area. Is either, you know, not trying to be rude or anything. It's either take it or leave it type of offer, because we didn't really need them. And she said, okay, that's fine. It's not that much different than I was expecting from you guys. So she says, you're still offering a very, yeah, it's a very fair price. She says, I've looked around. She says, you're still more than everybody else was paying out. So that's what we did, my friends. So we got them. We went through them. There was no key dates. We started putting out email that we had special price on silver quarters, limited supply. Guess what? They're all gone. Okay? They're all gone. The girl who works at that big fancy restaurant, the owner came in. Well, didn't come in. She called today. They were at the shop, taking phone calls at the shop, answering people's emails, questions about these quarters. This one woman, the owner of the restaurant, bought $300 in face. She's starting to take silver as payment now. 1 ounce stuff, 5 ounce stuff. She needs change. We buy the silver bars from her. We buy this from her. We exchange it for, sometimes we even exchange it for 90% when we got too much. You know, we swap it out. Yeah, we make a little bit of money off that transaction. She makes a little bit of money off that when she's swapping for silver for food. Not everybody does it, okay? There's a few people she has that are tickled pink that she's even taken silver for payment. She's taking gold for payment as well. Nobody's brought her gold yet. Okay, nobody's brought her gold yet. This is how you get the business out there, my friends. This is why I have a hard time with coin shops and pawn shops doing the wrong thing and melting the stuff down. I'm proof. We're proof right here that it can work. Just lower your prices a little bit. Charge the same price as the smelters are going to offer it for. And guess what? You will grow that coin shop, that pawn shop like there's no tomorrow. Look, Pimbex did an awesome deal on their Morgan dollars. They're sold out. Last time I knew, they still had piece dollars on sale, my friends. $32.25. You gotta get 40 or more though. Go and eat silver dollars. Today is the last day, as I know right now. The piece dollars will be on sale. If you're interested in the piece dollars, grab them up. Thank you, channel sponsor Pimbex, for sponsoring my channel, Coin Shop Chris. Thank you to the viewers out there, because it's not possible without you. Yes, we gotta stop the mill. Pimbex made these stickers up for us, my friends. I told you how I'm gonna donate them out. They're gonna be in the the giveaway winners will receive 2 each. Every time we do a giveaway, that is how I'm gonna hand them out. That is how I'm gonna do it. So thank you again, channel sponsor Pimbex, for sponsoring this channel, Coin Shop Chris. Thank you again to the viewer. Yes, you, the viewer, because it's not possible without you. Where do we look forward to silver and gold this week, this is my friends? I think we're going to see pretty much flat this week. I don't see any big changes in the market. Now, that's just my prediction. Okay, I think we're going to see pretty much flat this week. I don't think we're going to see any ruckus this week. But again, you never know. Alright, all we got to do is keep stacking. It is keep stacking as we can afford to stack. I don't know what's going to happen next. Nobody knows what's going to happen next. But I do know that shop that I work for, channel sponsor Pinbacks, we don't smelt stuff down, my friends. We pass on the savings when we get too much at the shop. Pinbacks is working deals left and right for you all. That's how we try to do it. Try to help the community out as best as possible with deals. Look at your local coin shop, my friends. You know, if you know they're smelting this stuff down, say, why can't ask them? I would challenge them. Ask them why can't they give it to you, or give it to the community at the same price as smelters. They would get it from the smelters. And guess what? They don't have to ship it to the smelters. Alright? It's just a fast buck. You know, ask them, do they have an email list? Ask them why they don't have an email list. You know, an email list you can put together very quickly. You know, if the customer wants to give their shop the email address for special deals, you get it added on to the email list. It don't mean the customer has to buy it, right? It's just an offering. The offers don't work for everybody at the same time. Somebody that may not have the money. They might have inventory where you have to buy so much at a time. Somebody may not have that. It's an offering. I wish more and more coin shops and pawn shops would offer that than smelting this stuff down. At least try it. And, you know, it's this is our history. Any 90% silver is out. They're not making any more 64 and before coins, my friends. They're not making, they're making eagles. They're not making backdated eagles no more. Some of these eagles are key dates. Some people think, I still see it in the comments, this makes me laugh. Well, melt it all down. Mine will be worth more. No. Yours is not going to be worth any more unless there's a rush on 90% silver. It's the same silver weight. We saw this back happen in March of 2023 when 90% silver went through the roof. The premiums were so high. And I think that's what caught a lot of people off guard. And they got the fear of missing out. And they went to go buy a bunch of it and realized the price dropped because the market fell off. After the banking crisis, if you're going to stack silver and gold, my friends, a lot of you folks know this, but we gain a lot of new people on this channel. If you're going to stack silver and gold, you got to have strong hands for one. You got to have strong hands. You got to hold it for a while. And I don't mean just a couple years. You know, this is a long-term hold. The dollar is not going to be around, my friends. We talked about this before. You really think your dollar's that powerful? It buys you crap. It really does. The dollar don't go go back just 5 years. I've used the Pepsi indicator on this channel before. Some people get it. Most people get that. You know, the people who laugh at you, call you names of stacking silver and gold. Here's a challenge. I've said this before on this channel. I'll say it again. Take them to a gosh darn coin shop. Call the coin shop ahead of time if you need to make this happen. Say, I'm going to bring in a 10-ounce silver bar, and I'm going to show my husband, I'm going to show my wife, I'm going to show my sister, I'm going to show my brother, I'm going to show my uncle, whatever. The ones that laugh at you and say, can you just, if when I hand this body to you, I don't want to sell it for cash. I just want you to tell them how much cash you would give me for it. And let the other party see what's going on. This is money, my friends. Gold is money. Let them see it. Even if they got to show out, put it on the counter, the cash, and say, you want the body, you want the cash. Get involved with the coin shops. This will help coin shops grow their business as well. If these coin shops just take the time, a little bit, 5-10 minutes of their time, to help somebody out, getting them educated on silver and gold. Silver and gold market will be 10 times better than it is now. It really would be. We get more people educated. It gets more people educated. People think, oh, I just need this. That's all I need. Take them to a farmer's market. I'm telling you, take them to a farmer's market. We've done this before. We've talked about this before. Farmers know silver and gold. Okay? Farmers really get the hack when they're selling their crops. Most people, maybe not us you are watching, but most people have no idea where their food comes from. They got no idea, oh, that comes from the grocery store. It comes a little bit further than that. Some people have no idea how hard the farmers really have it. And I feel bad for a lot of these farmers are trying to struggle due to weather conditions, trying to plant their crops, trying to keep the crops alive. Weather damage, storm damage, hail damage, droughts, you name it. Look at coffee prices, my friends. We're getting tariffed left and right. Look at the gosh darn coffee prices. I mean, you go to Sam's Club. Go look at Sam's Club, even if you're not a member. And look at the price of coffee. Look at the price of coffee in your local grocery store. Look at prices on meats. Look at the price of stuff that has gone up and keeps going up and keeps going up. Farmers are not getting anything extra. They're out there trying to survive. But then we got these tariffs from other countries as well. It's hurting the farmers. Trying to say, we're not buying corn, we're not buying this, we're not buying that. And the farmers are getting lowball prices on their crops. And who's making it all up? It's the middle person. It's your supermarkets. Price rising. Shortages due to weather. Stock up, my friends. That's all I can say. Now, there's a lot of long-term food storage cans out there. Yeah, they're pricey, okay? Dried food, dehydrated food, yes, it's pricey. But it's also good to have some on hand. I understand, I've been doing this long-term food storage, and I'm using it now. I mean, I'm using some of the stuff now. And you got to try it before you really stock up on it. See if you even like the product. Okay, you can buy smaller bags. Sometimes they come in smaller bags. You can get sample size bags. Make sure you like the product first before you go putting all your hard-earned money into these type of products. All right? I mean, there's no sense of buying something. No sense of stocking up on food if you're not going to use it. All right? You got to buy what you like. When the crap hits the fan, you're glad you have it. I just pray. I really do pray that this country will keep away from hurricanes this year. And the first one, I'm telling you all right now, if you live in the Gulf Coast, live anywhere on the Gulf, live anywhere up the eastern seaboard, you better be prepared now. You better get your stuff in order now. You better get your bottled water. You better get your plywood if you want plywood for the windows. Don't know what plywood's going to do anyways, because it don't really protect windows, but that's just my opinion. But you gotta get prepared now. Because you don't want to be the last one out there trying to run to Sam's Club, Costco, Kmart. No, there's no more Kmart, excuse me. Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, trying to get you supplies when everybody else is trying to get the supplies at the same time. And I worked at CVS, my friends. Try to warn people. Oh, I don't have the money now. I don't have the money. But when the storm comes, everybody seems to got the money then, right? You got to spread it out. I'm always thinking, this is how far I think ahead. I'm thinking about next hurricane season. All right? I'm thinking ahead. About not this current one. I'm thinking about next year already. What do I need for next year? What supplies do I need? You know, I got enough water right now. When I see a sale on water, I stock up. I don't wait for a storm to come. I go through bottled water like crazy anyway, so I check for the sales. Don't mean you're going to dump in a whole bunch of money all at the same time, because I don't do it that way. Prepare, my friends. You got to prepare, and I'm not trying to be doom and gloom. And people say I'm doom and gloom. Well, fine. I'm doom and gloom then, right? But if you prepare ahead of time, you and your family be a heck better off in the long run. And watching it all on the local news. And the news report is at the local Home Depot. And you see a crowd of people stocked up at the Costco, the Sam's Clubs. And don't get yourself into that. You got to plan ahead. And who knows what's going to happen next. We got to prepare for power outages, my friends. And I'll tell you something else. And I'll end this video here. Bitcoin, meme coin, the stable coin, you better, all I can say is about the stable coin, you better Google it. You better do your homework what the stable coin is really going to do to you. It's all about government control, my friends. Don't get caught up on these Walmart coins that will eventually come out. These Target coins, these Amazon coins. This digital crap is no damn good. Your phone breaks. Someone steals your phone, good luck. Good luck. I've talked about this yesterday. You're going to have less power going with this digital crap than you are with physical, silver, gold. You want to throw platinum in there too? Throw platinum in there. I stack every day nickels, my friends. I'm going after the copper as well. That's what I'm doing. I've been very transparent what I do on this channel. I told you folks I do some mining stocks. Both of those mining stocks are one's doing outstanding. Silver Mountain Resources and First Mining Gold. It's not doing as good, but I'm still up on where I bought it from. I've been transparent. I've been transparent when I buy the stocks. I'll let you folks know that. I got nothing to hide. So, if you have questions for me about silver, gold, or platinum, we do it the right way at the shop. We don't smelt the stuff down. We stop the melt right with the customers. Customers are quite happy with us when they get an email and say, yeah, I'll take 2 rolls. I'll take 1 roll. I'll take 4 rolls. I'll take $300 in face. That's how you move product. That's how you move product. Now, we didn't have no guarantee we're going to move that much product or not in that short period of time. But, you know, we're honest both ways with the customers. Saying, we don't know. You know, we don't need it right now. We're going to offer a discount. So I got to have, you know, it is what it is. You got to take a gamble every which way. So, with that being said, my email's in every single description of every single video. Make sure you reach out to me if you got questions. Don't think about the Pinmax giveaway coming up. It's in the giveaway video. I'll put a link to that giveaway video in the description. Not in the description, in the comment section below the video, my friends. Thank you for the thumbs up. That really does help. Crazy Coin Shop Chris is out. We will catch you later.